All right, welcome back to another Bull Tony Customs episode mail call. How y'all been doing out there? I know it's been dry. It's been dry. Shit. I just remnants of stuff maybe here or there. I did see, and I was surprised because we're talking about like a few hours difference of being at my local Target and then returning the next day, and nothing in the morning. I go the next morning, and then all of a sudden I see this little MG Metro of hammer drop on the pegs, and that was it. So apparently hammer drop must have dropped at my Target, which I haven't seen anything new. I have not seen modern classics. I certainly haven't seen silhouettes. I'll show you guys a few new ones of those, and then we'll get into this mail call. I just want to wrap up a few little pickups here that I found lately. This I ordered off JCar because it was actually under retail, so I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. But it's alright. It's alright. If you guys see the paint, it's kind of it's just flat. I don't know if they're all supposed to be like that, or let's change this lighting here a little bit. Let's see if I can get in on there on it. There, you guys can see it. It almost looks like black barbecue hot paint or high heat paint on there. Like no gloss or anything to it, but I thought it was possibly the coolest model out of the set. I don't think I'll probably go for any of them, but as far as like new stuff is what I'm getting at, I haven't seen much. So I went ahead and picked this one up. It's all right looking. Like I said, I did get the full set of silhouettes. I feel like that's going to be one of the hottest sets of the year. I would love to be wrong. I would love for Hot Wheels to make a way cooler set than that, but this set is fire. I mean, absolute fire. You've got the gorgeous ER34 in there, the new 300ZX, which I was excited to get my hands on. They brought back the RWB, beautiful. The Pandem RX-7, love that, and a new Liberty Walk 720S. So this is, in fact, that Liberty Walk, and if you're lucky enough, you'll find a 0 of 5 chase of this one, which I absolutely would like to have of this one. So yeah, just a little close-up look of the carbon fiber on the hood of the McLaren 720. This is my favorite, the 300ZX. Pandem, which I think they did a wonderful job on. I think it's very cool. And of course the ER34, which is undoubtedly one of my favorite castings of all time. Just a really, really sweet piece. And then, of course, the star of the show, the one that's going to be plucked off the pegs faster than whatever you want to compare it to. That one's going to go flying. So I love this. I cannot wait to get my hands on a few of them and start cracking them and doing some customs. So I just happen to have the two, and that was it. So I'm going to hang on to those for now. Hey, I was thinking it's kind of funny from time to time, and I don't know if you guys do this. I was thinking about doing a video on the stuff we buy when the pegs run dry. Meaning, like, you go for, like for me, I go for the premiums, and they're typically empty, so I start meandering around and looking for stuff, and you find stuff like this. Actually, this is Retro Entertainment, and I don't know. I saw these along with the latest drop of Retro Entertainment, and I could not remember if I had one, and I did. So it's just a cool Mystery Machine Scooby-Doo van. But like sometimes you'll see, and I've got some other stuff, but I'm just going to show you a couple examples of stuff that you start walking around and you're like, what about this? This is cool. I've never seen this. Well, you guys know the Hot Wheels skate stuff. Could you come up with a better combo for the Hot Wheels skate? Now, I don't buy these. I don't care about there's treasure hunts, chases, whatever. You're not going to beat this one. The Nike Air Mags for the shoes and the hoverboard? Come on. From Back to the Future? That's just super cool. Super cool. Could not pass that up. That is a neat set right there. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Some other new stuff from this morning. You know, I always tell you guys, look up. Always look up. So on the pegs was the Neon Speeders. And if you guys don't know, in the latest release of Neon Speeders, there's a Porsche. I believe it's the GT2. I can't remember GT3. But it's got a metal base. And it's one of my favorite models of the Porsche that's out there. And that particular one out of the set has a metal base. So on the pegs, of course, that was the only one that was gone. But like I said, always look up. I looked up. This case was sitting up there. So I actually took the case because I like keeping the boxes for stuff. And grabbed a few things. One of them you guys are going to think, you must be crazy. Why would you have grabbed that? And then we're going to get to this mail call real quick. Well, I grabbed this Dodge Hemi Challenger because the hood's cut out. So that could be a cool project. And it's metal base. So that'll be fun. And yeah, here's that Porsche. It's the 993 GT2. So it's just a really, really good, sweet metal base model. So I'm definitely going to be cracking one of these and stripping it. So here's the one I was talking about. You guys are probably like, why would you have grabbed this? And I know some of you guys have probably seen them. Man, this thing is lightweight. But out of all of them, if I was going to try to like make something cool out of it as far as like a custom. By the way, what do you guys think this car is? I think it's a Supra. BMW. I think it's more like a BMW. But something I noticed pretty interesting is they're actually screwed down. They're not riveted. Some of them have 2 screws. This one had 1. I thought that was kind of interesting. All right, guys, let's get to this mail call. Enough with this silly shenanigans here. Let's get moving on with some mail call action. You know what I was thinking? What was funny? Talking about things we buy when the pegs run dry. What is the odds that my boy Donald, by the way, this is a trade. We traded some supers, but of course I always throw in extra stuff. He always obviously throws in extra stuff because this should have only been 1 car. So something else I picked up last week because it was just too pretty. It was too good. Happened to be the GMC A-Team van from Greenlight. And if you haven't noticed, it's sitting here spinning because I was going to show you guys how sweet it was. Donald sends me a box. I mean, do I really need to explain it? What's the odds? What is the odds? How crazy cool is that? So, yeah. I mean, just nostalgic show from when I was a kid and just a absolutely gorgeous example. I mean, just this is as good as it gets. This is up there with even the best premium in my opinion. This thing is absolutely perfect. The details, the tires, the exhaust. This is Mr. T, well, BA's GMC van from A-Team. Beautifully done by Greenlight. The paint colors are right. Everything is just absolutely perfect about it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. But yeah, I just thought that was too funny because I literally just was looking at this box. I'm like, what is the odds that that's what he did? All right, guys, let's get into it. Let's see what Donald hooked me up with. Like I said, it should have only been a treasure hunt. We traded treasure hunts, and let me cut this open. And I sent him his, he sent me mine, and as typical, we always hook each other up with some extra stuff in the box. So we're going to crack this open and see what Donald hooked me up with here. All right, I see stuff automatically right on the top. Let's see what he hooked me up with here. Oh boy, we got stuff flying out, falling out. We got a note, so let me get that first. What that is? Oh, look at there. Got a little Evo action. Put this aside for a moment. Oh, I saw something Auto World in there. What's up, diecast brother? Got a couple extras in here for you. Pick a few out I thought you may have missed while you were hunting. And I know I had to send you. Chevy truck on the hunt. Good luck, Donald. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Always appreciate the extras. Right off the bat, we got that Evo there. And a whole bunch of stuff bubble wrapped here. Oh, nice. Got the 2017 Acura NSX. That's a sharp little car there. That was a slept-on car in real life. I mean, that thing was an absolute beast. If I'm not mistaken, this thing was actually electric and gas-powered. Really nice Acura. A really nice 22B that I did not have. So that's a really good-looking one from 2020. Don't have that. A really nice 2018 Type R. Taillight tampos and headlight tampos. Definitely wouldn't have passed that up had I been collecting in 2018, which I wasn't. Got another Subi WRX STI Red Edition, Target Red Edition. Don't have that. That's a sweet piece. Thank you, sir. Now, let's get this out of the way. I cannot believe the coincidence of that box, and I recently just picked up this A-Team van. So that's too funny. So I'm just grabbing right off the top here, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is not just a regular. You guys notice the paint color? Wow. Oh my God, he sent me a gorgeous ultra red. That is like the prettiest ultra red right there, because it doesn't have any kind of like funky white tires or anything. It's just got the ultra red color and base. I have got to drop that ultra red video, guys. I keep forgetting to show you guys that ultra red video, and you know what? I wish I would have had this for that video now that I think about it, because this is a variation I don't think I even showed in that video. I did an ultra red video showing all the different variations that are out there and how tricky they can be to spot, because I since learned that there's quite a few variations out there and combinations. It almost seems like there's no rhyme or reason to these auto worlds. You can get them with different wheels, different colored wheels, different tires, different colored bases, but yet they're still all ultra reds. That is really cool. What have I been calling this an ultra red? Ultra red. Wow, bro. That is an absolute banger of a piece right there. Thank you. God, I love that. Like, out of all the cars back here, if I had to pick one to be a ultra red, it would absolutely be the Silverado. Man, that is gorgeous. Thank you. We'll get that on the turntable going back here. Hope the audio sounds good in this video. Well, about to find out when we upload. And then we'll get right to the sweetie of the bunch. What do you guys think it is? Can you see it? This is what the trade was for. Now, you guys know I don't get all crazy about supers, but my boy Donald, he loves supers. He's always trying to get all the supers. I got lucky. I found a couple, so I'm like, yo, you want to trade supers? Because he had some extras, so I figured, what the heck? He had an extra one. I'll, trade them. And, sometimes there are supers out there. You know what? Let's just get this out of the case. Like I said, I don't get too excited about them, but every once in a while, one comes out and I think is really pretty. In hand, if I can get it in hand. Because sometimes, this one I've heard a whole bunch of good things about, but yet I've never had one in hand to see it up close. But anyone I've ever talked to says it's sweet, so now I finally get to have... Oh, it is sweet. It is sweet. Give me a second to look at this, guys. The wheels, I've never seen Hot Wheels do that before. It's sort of got like a copper finish on it. And the paint, I don't know how you would describe that. It looks like smoke. If I had to describe it, it looks like a smoky shine. Black Spectraflame is so tricky. To me, Black Spectraflame just looks like gloss black with sort of like a mirror finish, a translucent mirror finish over the top. It seems like that's the effect, but yeah, look at this 77 Firebird. Super treasure hunt. Yep, there's that pretty gold logo in the back with those sort of copper GT wheels. Yeah, that's a gorgeous combo right there. Got the big old bird on the hood. That is a very, very pretty super treasure hunt in hand. So I agree with y'all. That is a stunner of a super treasure hunt. So definitely happy to have this one in my collection. Gorgeous piece. All right, guys, don't want to keep you going too long. Donald, thank you again for everything. You went way above and beyond with this gorgeous beauty right here. So I thank you so much for letting me have this. I'm sure this was a piece in your collection that you loved a lot. So I really appreciate you giving this to me, and it will stay in my collection for sure. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much for this. All right, guys. That's it for this one. Appreciate you hanging in there with me, checking out this mail call and a few other little pickups I've had here or there. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.